The universe is a vast and mysterious place. We explore it through observation and experimentation. Learning a new skill mirrors this cosmic dance. It's a journey of experiential cycling. First, you take action, try the skill. Next, observe the outcome. What happened? What worked? What didn't? Finally, adjust your approach based on your observations. This cycle repeats, propelling you towards mastery. Think about learning to ride a bike. You don't master it by just reading a manual. You get on, you wobble, you fall. Each attempt provides valuable data. You learn from your mistakes, you adjust your balance, your pedaling, your steering. Through this cycle of action, observation and adjustment, you eventually ride off, free and exhilarated. This principle applies to any skill. Want to learn a new language? Speak it, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Observe how native speakers respond. Adjust your pronunciation and grammar accordingly. Each interaction, each attempt brings you closer to fluency. Remember, the universe rewards action. The more you do, the more you learn. Embrace the cycle of experience. It's the key to unlocking your full potential. In our quest for knowledge, we often fall into the trap of more is better. We devour books, articles, and tutorials. We believe that cramming our minds with information is the path to mastery. However, when it comes to learning new skills, this approach can be counterproductive. It leads to theory overload. Imagine trying to learn astronomy by reading every book ever written about the cosmos. You'd be overwhelmed with information before you even glanced at a telescope. Your mind would be a jumbled mess of facts and figures, leaving no room for practical application. Theory overload paralyzes action. It creates the illusion of progress while hindering true learning. Your brain, like a computer, has limited processing power. When bombarded with excessive information, it struggles to function effectively. This cognitive bottleneck prevents you from applying the knowledge you've gained. The solution? Balance. Theory is important, but it must be integrated with practice. Start with the fundamentals. Get your hands dirty. Experience the skill firsthand. Then gradually introduce more theoretical knowledge, building upon a solid foundation of practical experience. Remember, true understanding comes from doing, not just knowing. The human brain is a marvel of nature. It allows us to contemplate the vastness of space, the intricacies of the human genome, and the beauty of a Beethoven symphony. Yet, for all its wonders, our cognitive capacity is finite. We have limited mental resources, similar to a computer's RAM. Think of your brain as a powerful computer. It can handle multiple tasks simultaneously. However, overloading it with too many demanding processes leads to slowdowns and crashes. Learning a new skill requires significant cognitive resources. Attempting to process excessive theory while simultaneously performing the skill strains these resources. Imagine learning to play the piano while simultaneously studying advanced music theory. Your brain struggles to process complex harmonies, fingerings, and rhythmic patterns all at once. The result? Frustration, slow progress, and diminished enjoyment. Recognizing our cognitive limitations is crucial for effective learning. We need to be mindful of how we allocate our mental resources. By balancing theory with practice, we optimize our cognitive load. We allow our brains to absorb and integrate new information effectively, leading to faster and more sustainable skill development. Just like a computer needs sufficient RAM to run smoothly, our minds need space to learn and grow. Let's meet two aspiring chefs, Alice and Bob. Both dream of opening their own restaurants. Alice enrolls in a prestigious culinary institute. She spends hours studying cookbooks and recipes. Bob takes a hands-on approach. He volunteers at a local bistro, learning by doing. Alice gains theoretical knowledge but struggles with practical skills. Bob, through practice, excels in the kitchen. Balance is key. Section 5. Embracing individuality. Tailoring your learning journey. We are all unique learners. We have different strengths, weaknesses, and preferred learning styles. Some thrive on visual input, while others prefer auditory or kinesthetic learning. Some excel at absorbing vast amounts of information, while others prefer a more gradual, hands-on approach. When it comes to balancing theory and practice, there is no one-size-fits-all solution. The optimal ratio depends on the complexity of the skill, your individual learning style, and your personal preferences. If you're a visual learner tackling a complex skill like coding, You might benefit from watching interactive tutorials and studying code examples before diving into hands-on practice. If you're a kinesthetic learner learning to dance, you might prefer to jump right in, feeling the rhythm and movements with your body. The key is to be self-aware, experiment with different approaches. Pay attention to what resonates with you. Do you find yourself zoning out during lengthy lectures but feeling energized after a hands-on workshop? Adjust your learning strategy accordingly. Remember, learning should be an enjoyable and empowering experience. By embracing your individuality and tailoring your approach, you create a learning journey that is both effective and fulfilling. Section 6. The gift of habits, freeing your mind for new challenges. As we learn new skills, actions that once required effort become automatic. We develop habits. Habits free up cognitive resources. Think about driving a car. Initially, every action required focus. Now you navigate traffic while chatting or listening to the radio. The same principle applies to any skill. Habits reduce cognitive load, freeing your mind for new challenges. Section 7. The power of focus, concentrated practice for lasting results. In our hyper-connected world, distractions are abundant. Multitasking has become the norm, with our attention pulled in countless directions. However, when it comes to learning new skills, focus is paramount. Concentrated practice, free from distractions, is the key to unlocking our full potential. Imagine an archer aiming for a distant target. Their entire being is focused on the task at hand. Their breath is steady, their muscles are engaged, and their mind is still. Any slight distraction, a gust of wind, or a wandering thought can throw them off course. Learning a new skill is like aiming for a target. It requires focused attention, dedication, and unwavering commitment. Scattered practice, dividing your attention between multiple tasks, diminishes the effectiveness of your efforts. It's like practicing archery while simultaneously trying to solve a math problem and hold a conversation. Your arrows are unlikely to hit the mark. Instead, create a dedicated space for learning. Eliminate distractions, silence your phone, close unnecessary tabs on your computer. Immerse yourself fully in the task at hand. This focused attention allows your brain to form stronger neural connections, leading to faster learning and better long-term retention. Remember, the quality of your practice is far more important than the quantity. Concentrated effort yields exponential results. Section 8. Finding your rhythm, a flexible guide to theory and practice. While the importance of balancing theory and practice is clear, finding the optimal ratio can feel daunting. A general guideline is to aim for a 1-to-4 ratio, 1 hour of theory for every 4 hours of practice. However, this is not a rigid rule. It's a starting point, a suggestion to be adapted based on your individual needs and the demands of the skill you're learning. Some skills, by their nature, require more theoretical understanding up front. Learning a new language, for example, necessitates grasping basic grammar rules and vocabulary before engaging in meaningful conversations. Other skills, like playing a sport or painting, might benefit from a more immersive, hands-on approach from the outset. The key is to be flexible and adaptable. Monitor your progress and adjust your approach as needed. Are you feeling overwhelmed by theory? Scale back and spend more time practicing. Are you struggling to apply theoretical concepts? Revisit the theory and seek clarification. Remember, learning is not a linear process. It's a dance between theory and practice, a constant interplay between understanding and application. Trust your instincts, listen to your needs, and find the rhythm that works best for you. The journey of skill mastery is yours to shape. Section 9. The long game, patience and persistence in skill mastery. In our instant gratification society, we crave immediate results. We want to learn new skills quickly and effortlessly. However, true mastery is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, persistence, and embracing the long game. Think about a sculptor chipping away at marble, revealing the masterpiece within. Each strike brings them closer to their vision. True art takes time, dedication, and commitment. Learning a new skill is no different. It's a journey of small victories and setbacks. Frustration and plateaus are part of the process. Embrace the process, celebrate small wins, learn from mistakes. Every expert was once a beginner. The difference is their commitment to the journey. Be patient with yourself, be persistent, embrace the long game. The rewards of mastery await those who persevere. Keep learning, growing, and exploring your potential.